My barber, Jeremy, was never going to go to church, and quite honestly, people would be terrified of him if he did. Jeremy was a bisexual swinger that had so many tattoos that even his eyelids were inked. He even had a hole in his ear to hold his cigarette as he was giving me a number two on the sides and half an inch off the top. I mean, Jeremy smelled like whiskey, never looked like a Christian kind of guy. But we would always have the greatest conversations. And he would ask me a lot about this gathering that we had called the Doubters Club, where I would co-moderate conversations with my atheist friend. And he would say, hey, would you guys welcome me there if I ever came? And what time were the meetings? And I remember telling him, I said, Jeremy, whether you ever show up to a meeting or not, this right here, doing life together outside of the barbershop, man, this is a Doubters Club in and of itself. And it was through questioning Christianity together that Jeremy grew enough confidence in Jesus to be able to give him a try. I mean, have you ever found it difficult to have conversations and meaningful relationships with people who think, look, and act different than you? Yeah, me too. And whether it's the barber shop or it's the dinner table, maybe they're sitting 2 feet away from you at Thanksgiving. But what if there was a way to find common ground with them? And what if that common ground was the unlikely foundation of your shared doubts and vulnerability? This is the heart behind my new book, The Doubters Club, Good Faith Conversations with Atheists, Skeptics, and the Spiritually Wounded. And in the book, I do share the story of the Doubters Club, how atheists and Christians have come together to model friendship to the world and to pursue truth with one another. But then I realized the Doubters Club's not just a new thing to do, it's a new way to do everything. So in the book, I do share the story of the club, but I also share practical steps of how do you live with the tension and authenticity that often come whenever you share your doubts and vulnerabilities. Because look, you don't need more answers to be friends with atheists and skeptics and the spiritually wounded. What you need are the right questions. So if you're a doubter, welcome to the club.